Before the video starts, I have a big surprise for you all, which I will reveal. The movie is based on the true events surrounding the Granite Mountain Hotshots, an elite crew of firefighters who tragically lost their lives in the 2013 Yarnell Hill Fire in Arizona. The film explores their journey from being an unrecognized municipal fire crew to becoming the first municipal group certified as Hotshots, highly trained firefighters specializing in wildland firefighting. The Granite Mountain Hotshots. The central figure is Eric Marsh, Josh Brolin, superintendent of the Granite Mountain crew, who dreams of leading a certified hotshot crew. He is passionate, dedicated, and fiercely protective of his community. The crew, including men like Jesse Steed, James Badgedale, and Chris McKenzie, Taylor Kitsch, work under Marsh's leadership, and they are eager to prove themselves. The film also introduces Brendan McDonough, Miles Teller, a young man struggling with drug addiction and who has just become a father. Facing a bleak future and wanting to turn his life around, he interviews with Marsh for a spot on the team. Despite his troubled past, Marsh gives him a chance, and Brendan begins training with the Granite Mountain crew. His journey from an outcast to a respected member of the team is a significant subplot, highlighting themes of redemption, growth, and brotherhood. Brendan's struggles and redemption. At the start, Brendan struggles with the physically demanding tasks, but under the guidance of the team, particularly Marsh, he starts to shape up. As the months pass, he earns the respect of his fellow firefighters, although some, like Chris McKenzie, initially doubt him due to his past. Brendan's relationship with his ex-girlfriend, Natalie, also becomes more stable as he proves himself to be a responsible father to their daughter, Micah. Throughout this, Marsh's wife, Amanda Jennifer Connolly, a horse trainer, struggles with her husband's constant absence and his near obsession with firefighting. Their relationship is strained by his dangerous job, but both remain committed to each other. After rigorous training and successful fire operations, the crew achieves their dream of becoming certified hotshots. This is a moment of pride, as they can now be deployed to fight the most dangerous wildfires in the country. They gain respect in the firefighting community and are sent to battle several fires throughout Arizona and neighboring states. The film showcases their efforts, strategy, and teamwork in tackling these fires, often putting their lives at risk. El in the middle of the video. In June 2013, the Granite Mountain Hotshots are deployed to fight the Yarnell Hill Fire, a wildfire that is rapidly spreading due to extreme weather conditions. The crew arrives at the scene, ready to employ their expertise in controlling the fire. They work to build fire breaks, cutting down trees and clearing brush to prevent the fire from spreading to the nearby town. Now it's time for the surprise. We will be gifting 10 USDT to 10 of our first 1,000 subscribers, so make sure to subscribe and then let us know in the comments. However, unpredictable winds cause the fire to change direction suddenly, trapping the Granite Mountain crew in a perilous situation. Realizing they are cut off from escape, the team deploys their fire shelters, small, protective coverings designed to shield them from the flames. But the heat and intensity of the fire are too great. Back at the base camp, Brendan, who had been serving as a lookout away from the main crew, is anxiously awaiting updates. He is unable to communicate with the team as the fire overtakes their position. Eventually, the devastating news comes in. 19 of the 20 Granite Mountain Hotshots, including Marsh, have perished in the fire. As the fire approaches, Eric and his crew make the decision to move to a safer location, but the rapidly advancing flames cut off their escape routes. The situation becomes dire, and the crew realizes that they are trapped. They deploy their emergency fire shelters, small protective covers designed to shield them from the heat and flames, but the fire is too intense. Back at the base, Brendan watches helplessly as the fire closes in on his team. Despite the firefighters' best efforts, the fire consumes their position. A gut-wrenching silence follows as the crew's radio calls go silent. Brendan, who had been stationed at a lookout position and managed to escape the flames, is overcome with guilt and grief. He is the only survivor of the Granite Mountain Hotshots. Brendan, the sole survivor, is left emotionally shattered by the loss of his brothers. The movie poignantly portrays the grief experienced by the families and the community in the wake of the tragedy. There's a heartbreaking moment when Brendan, overcome with guilt and sorrow, meets the families of the fallen Hotshots. The weight of being the only one to survive, despite being an integral part of the team, is a burden that he will carry for the rest of his life. The film ends with a memorial service honoring the 19 fallen firefighters. A statue of the crew is unveiled in Prescott, Arizona, where their legacy lives on as heroes who gave their lives to protect others. The movie ends with real-life footage of the actual Granite Mountain Hotshots, serving as a tribute to their bravery and sacrifice.